right, welcome back to the channel. Y'all, Notre Dame is in the slump right now. I'm not even going to lie. As we know, they lost yesterday to Duke in the runner-up game to face off in the ACC championship game. They lost to Duke, and they scored the lowest points that they ever scored this season. They scored a total of 56 points, and they lost this match 56-61. Duke outplayed them. Duke really just outplayed them this game. They both did not shoot good from three. Literally, they both shot exactly 20% from three-point range. Duke just shot better free throws, and they just crashed the boards much more tougher than Notre Dame did. And I was surprised because, like I always say about Notre Dame, they have really good rebounding, especially they have really good rebounding guards. As you see, Hannah Dago, Olivia, and Sonia, they're all averaging at least 5 boards. And from the start of the season, they were averaging 6.5 and up to 7 rebounds a game. Little guards who are under 6 foot averaging 5+ boards. That was just impressive. So I was really surprised there that they lost in the rebound category. And again, look at the offensive rebounds. Look at that. They had 12 offensive rebounds, Duke, compared to Notre Dame's 8. What I always say about offensive boards, if your team doesn't crash the boards, either on both ends, offense and defense, but especially on the offensive end, if you're not getting those second chance points, you're going to lose. You're going to get smoked. Notre Dame, one of the best fast break teams. They get a lot of transition points. They scored 12-6, but they were just off, though. They were still off from the field. Overall, they shot 37%, and they're a much more efficient team. Notre Dame, as a team, shoots 50%. So, they've just been in a slump. As we know, Notre Dame has lost a good amount of games within their last 5 matchups. They lost to NC State in that crazy double overtime, and they fought hard in that matchup, right? Sonia hit the step back 3 to send the game to overtime. But, I'm still not counting this team out. There's a lot of people saying, especially if you go on Twitter, but Twitter is just known for people over-criticizing. But if you go on Twitter, you'll see, Notre Dame are frauds, blah, blah, blah. But, Notre Dame is really still that team. I still got Notre Dame making the Final Four. Hannah even talked about it in the post-game interview after they lost to Duke. And look what she said. We had a little more fight to us. We've gotten away from that. They got to find that magic again. They really do. They really have to find that magic again because, they have to tighten up. They have to tighten up right before March Madness happens. March Madness starts on the 19th, 10 days from now. And, again, the games are going to be even more important. This isn't NBA when the games are a best out of 7 series. This is a one-and-done game. This is a win-and-go-home. No best out of 5, no best out of 3, no best out of 7. This is one game. So you have to play your best. Sonia even talked about the game, going into, the aftermath, after losing to Duke. And look what she said to the same reporter that talked to Hannah. If we don't give everything, give 100% of ourselves, then I don't know what we're doing here. And I'm surprised to hear that from Sonia, because Sonia is on the Sonia Citron is really known to be like the quiet one on the team. She's really chill, super reserved and laid back. But if Sonia is saying that, then that definitely is letting people know that we have to tighten things up. Because Notre Dame, they beat the best of the best teams, Look, they beat USC back in November. They lost to TCU and Utah. Those were close games, but and those were back-to-back games. Especially, I really had them beating Utah, but I thought it was fatigue. And right now, currently, I really think it's fatigue for Notre Dame because this regular season is really long, right? So look, they had a super crazy win streak. They were ranked number 1, a couple weeks ago, because they really were beating the best of the best teams, and they were doing it efficiently. Again, they were shooting 50% from the field. Great fast break team, great on transition, and right now they look a little sloppy with the ball, and they just look like they're not giving effort. Again, they're a team that crashes a lot of boards, man. They lost the boards in this game to Duke, and they just weren't hitting their shots. And one aspect I really think is that's holding Notre Dame back right now is Maddie Westbell. And I love Maddie Westbell's game. But again, she just came back. I think she's 14 games into the season now. But yeah, she doesn't look like the same player. I have a theory. I really think she's not fully recovered yet because she's a much better player than this. Like, she played 27 minutes, right? Yeah, she was able to get 4 steals, which is really good. But she didn't score a single point. She got a board, and she committed 3 turnovers, yo. This is not the same Maddie Westbell. You know what I'm saying? This is really not the same Maddie Westbell, for her career. She just 12-point per game scorer, grabbing 7 boards. Again, solid rebounding institution. And shooting 47% from the field, close to 47% from the field. But yeah, she does not look like the same player right now. And again, she literally missed most of the games this season. So it might just take a while for her to get accustomed to things, but they got to find out real quick. They got to find this out real quick and figure out what's going on, because if not, they're really going to get smoked. They're really going to get smoked and not make the Final Four. But yeah, some people are just saying, oh, man, Notre Dame are frauds, I told you. I'm like, come on now. Come on now. You cannot say this team is a fraud. They beat USC, right? They beat UConn in the beginning of the year. Yeah, they were just the best team in the ACC, honestly. If you look at the rankings, NC State definitely took them over after beating them, and NC State is just going on a really good run. Right now they're playing Duke in the ACC championship, and I didn't make a preview video to this matchup, but I had NC State just going crazy and winning this game because I like Duke. I really like Reagan Richardson and Toby Fournier. Those are my favorite players on that team. But, man, NC State guards, Zoe Brooks and Isaiah James and Sinai Rivers I just knew they were going to cook. So, yeah, I had NC State winning the championship. And look, right now they're in the second quarter, 42 seconds left. NC State is currently up, but we will see. Because this is not a live. I'm definitely come back and talk about it later. I'm definitely gonna do a follow up. In terms of my Final Four prediction for the March Madness tournament that's gonna happen 10 days from now. Again on March 18th. But yeah, Notre Dame has to step up, man. They really have to step up. I really feel like it's fatigue right now that's really hurting them, because they were doing really good in the start of the season, yo. They were doing really well. But, hey, man, sometimes the cookie just crumbles like that. They lost Florida State. I was definitely surprised there. And I knew they were going to beat Louisville in California. I had an issue. I had, like, a theory. I'm like, yo, I don't think they're going to beat Duke. I had a feeling. Because Duke is playing really good right now. They look better than they did from the start of the year. Toby Fournier is right now the team's leading scorer. And I'm really big on her. She's honestly one of my favorite freshman player. But, yeah, Duke is just playing real good. And I already know that the AP is going to knock Notre Dame down, man, because of these couple of losses within these last couple of games. I know the AP is going to put Notre Dame still within the top 10, but they might have them like around 8 or 9 when they do their updated ranking for tomorrow. But we will see, dude. We will see, man. But yeah, y'all tell me your thoughts and opinions in the comments about Notre Dame. Do you agree with me? Do you still have them making the big, the Final Four in March Madness that's coming up? I still got faith in this team, man. They played so good from the start of the year, man. Hannah Odago, top 3 player. Olivia Miles and Hannah, just the best backcourt in women's college basketball. Sonia is just a Swiss Army knife. Just shoot. Guards are perimeter. The other team's a perimeter player, best perimeter player. Latu King, the emergence of her, and Kekoval, she really needs to develop. I wish she could stay out of foul trouble. She'll be a really good rim protector for this team, and definitely she needs some type of bag on offense, man, like that nice little jump hook shot, some moves in the low post. But yeah, I still got faith in this team. They're real good, but yeah, I got faith in them. Again, y'all tell me your thoughts and opinions about Notre Dame. Again, do you agree with me? And do you think they're gonna make the Final Four, or you think they're just gonna fold, probably within the Sweet 16 or Elite Eight or whatever, or probably get an upset earlier on than that? All right. Again, tell me your thoughts and opinions. Like, comment, subscribe, and definitely tune into these videos that I'm about to upload soon. All right. Till next video.